Hi. Oh, I sort of get sucked into these building stuff, and then I start adding a wee bit more and a wee bit more, and then I realised that I haven't put the cement on the walls. So, as you know, it's plastic for your windows. If you want to go there, you can use any old plastic. So World War II house, doesn't matter really World War II or whatever. For anything you can do your Warhammer, do the wood and stuff. Now it comes in two parts because I like my houses to be totally functional, you know, for war games. So troops in the bottom, troops in the top. Now the chimney section, it's just a wee bit of foam. I'm going to put a wee bit of plaster on it, put the brickwork on it. That's the bottom. So what I've done is, you can see the gap and all. Not really fussed worrying about the gap. I reckon I might fill it in, and then razor it across so I can separate them. But that's the least of my worries. Oh yeah, I've added on wee bits of excess wood for the window stills, doors and stuff. Just on one big long window sill for here. Keeping that old Normandy. Their flowers and whatnot, they always put into them. Now, I ordered the brickwork. That's the mold. It's actually a silicone mold. I'm wondering if you can use silicone on the mold. You know, I'm thinking to myself, maybe not, because silicone will end up just sticking to the silicone. Use with firm fondant sugar paste, modeling paste, marzipan, chocolate candy, cold porcelain, salt, dull resin, polymer clays. Wash and dry molds before using, lightly dust with corn flour. Well, you can still do it with plaster, I suppose. Yeah. Let's see. Should do the job. It's actually quite small, which I'm glad to see. It's the brickwork's, I would say it's small enough to represent 20 mil. Actually, I'm going to keep a bit of cardboard. I'm going to scan that in and make an A4 sheet of that colour brick wall, and I'm going to print it out and use it for quick houses. Now, I'll have to decide what I'm putting in here. Am I going to use polyfiller, silicone, plaster? It's a messier job when you're using molds. Right, I took a chance and ordered Kitmaster plastic scale models. Village church. I need a big village church for my next scenario for Normandy. And I ordered the 00 scale. Now, I'll be totally honest here. I get totally confused when it comes to sizes. So my games are normally, well, stuff that I buy is normally 176 scale. Now 176 scale, I haven't got a clue what that is in millimeters, but I believe it's either 15 millimeters or 20 millimeters. As you see, 176 scale. Now I always believed the 176 scale was 00 scale, which is the train, coordinate train size. I know our fix have always done their 176, but they didn't get, that's 176. There's one here that's 172nd. That's 172nd. Now, I always thought, oh sure, there's not much difference, is there? Yes, there is. I'll show you. On the tanks, you can get away with it. Soldiers, you can sort of get away with it. Depends on what base size you're using your bases. But houses, definitely not. Because look at this. Absolutely tiny. That's 00 scale. Look at that. Well, my tanks will be bigger than that. Oh, I definitely thought it would have been bigger. I'm a bit annoyed, but obviously I'm going to build it anyway and I'm going to keep it, and I'll tell you why. For a tenner. You can't go wrong with that. Has a lot of fittings for the roof, doorways, archways, yeah, even bases, which is pretty cool. Where's the picture actually? Here it is. Look at what it looks like. But you put a tank beside that, one of my tanks, and it'll dwarf it. But I have an idea of how to fix this, so it looks like that. Looks fantastic. I need a wee church. I've got a church. I've got a plaster, not a plaster. It's not ceramic. I'm not too sure. Maybe. Oh, what do you call it? Resin. It's a church, but it's resin. Also have a cardboard church. So they're pretty good and they're the right size, but they're not as good looking as this. It's got a wee side part and all, the main church. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a base for the church. And what I'm going to do with the church is I'm going to build the base up using polystyrene. Going to use small bricks, and then I'm going to fit this on top of the polystyrene bricks, so it's raised up, so it gives it a bit of height, and that'll take away the size difference of being 00 or 176 scale. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe 176 scale isn't 100 scale, but I always thought 00 scale and 176 were so similar, you know? Because that church is so small. Just threw me when I seen it. Definitely, I'm going to build a wee base up for this, give it a bit of height. It's a nice wee model, definitely want to see what it turns out like. So anyway, back to the house. I still haven't finished that barn. That's the barn I done in the last video. Just to add in some green around the bottom here. Some more shrubbery, and I'm thinking of a couple of haystacks, piles of hay along the front here. So what I'll do is a barn outhouse. This I am going to put plaster walls around here to bring this, make it pop out. Then I'm going to spray it all black, top and the bottom of it. I mean, you can actually get two bloody houses out of it. I'm going to spray them all black. I need to burn some brickwork into the chimney pots. I'll use a hot knife for that. I'll burn the brick in, and then I'll give it a good spray of black, and then I'll give it a good spray of umber. I want to try and keep it to the same style as the Normandy. Right, plaster. Am I going to use silicone? Because truth be told, I'm worried about oh shit, the lid's broken now. Ah, that's annoying. That means that's dry inside. Damn. Oh, that's all dried up. Son of a bitch. But that's not waste, not one nut. I'll tell you why. That'll do for rubble. I'm going to break all that up, make a small rubble pile out of that, so I can add it to dioramas. Where the hell did I get broken? Must have broke inside the bag. And I have no plan. Well, I have plaster, other plaster, but bloody builder's plaster. So I'm going to have to just maybe try it with a silicone. Oh no, I've ground. I really want to try the silicone with this. But I'm worried if I put the silicone on it that it's going to stick to the original, because that's made of silicone. And the worst thing is I worry about it sticking to the that and not coming off and not separating. Oh, decisions. Tell you what, let's try a small square. Enough to fill this side bit. So to there and to there. So it's 2 bricks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brick. 9 brick down. 2 brick in, 9 brick. That was cheap. This was a, I don't even know how much it was, 10 or something, probably less than a 10. So got both things for 20 quid. The old church and the brick mould. How long does this take to try? It should be about 4 hours. $24 hours? Yeah, well the plastic you can have done in 2 hours. Oh my god. What am I going to do here? I'm really curious to see if the silicone will work on this. Yeah. What's going on? Why is this not coming out? It's not. this isn't going to work, this silicone, I don't think. I've got a funny feeling it's just going to stick to this. Again, never get it off. But hey, it costs nothing, so. And if it does work, it'll be a better job getting it, peeling that off than trying to get plaster off. God. The strength of that stuff, the smell, whoa. Vinegar shoved up your nose. Plus it's using too much. Silicone just to do the wall where plaster is so much cheaper. Yeah, this isn't going to work. I'll tell you why. As I'm spreading it over the brick, it's losing contact with its upper shelf, so when I'm going to peel it off, it's going to come off in sections. Wee bits of brick are going to come out of it, so we're going to have to put a lot more on. So when it dries, I can peel it off. I'm going to do the other bit and grind. Right, I'll let that dry at the window. Silicone's probably going to take overnight. I'll let that little taste pan itself out. Now see if it doesn't. I'm just going to go back to the old way I used to do it. The old way was a wee bit of PVA mixed in with plaster, made into a paste, and then spread it over, and then put the brickwork in. In fact, I'm going to do this chimney section because I was going to burn the brick in, just use my burner, but nah, that's all right. Just going to put a plaster on and see what happens. I want to see how it dries onto this. This foam is soft enough to cut, but it's hard enough to work with. So as long as you put a good paste covering over it and varnish it up, it should be fine. I'm thinking it'll be bloody easier doing this to the whole house than using that one. You buy all these bloody things and you think, yeah, and then you realise I could have easily done it just by spraying a bit of plastic. You know, so it gives it more of an authentic look. Too well, probably not. But you'll see it a bit better when I let it dry, give it a wee quick sand, get all that bits of excess off. Then when you spray it black, oh, do you know, I should have done the rest because I find it'll be easier. Find out what that mold's like tomorrow. I've got a funny feeling it's not going to work, but it might surprise me. Right. Just do the other one, shouldn't I? It's a bit rough for wear now, but once I give it a good sand down, gentle sand, like remove all that bumpy stuff that's sticking up, and then when the black spray, when it hardens, give it a wee sand down. Okay, I think that's about all I can do for now. Can't really start doing any detailing until I find out if the silicone or the plaster in the mold is actually going to work. And if it doesn't work, I'll just cover this all in plaster, put the brick in myself, and then spray it all black, and then start to do the colouring. I need to get the windows normal. Yeah, I'll do me for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.